Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another quick update on the Sherwood Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, February 20th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through some info with you. First off, we'll look at active listings. This last week, we ended the week with 14 homes actively on the market. You'll see that's down a couple from the week prior. And that's after bringing on 12 new listings over the week. So obviously things, selling very quickly as they're coming on the market. 12 new listings is up from the couple prior weeks. So it's nice to see that kind of upward progression there of new homes coming on the market. Median list price and days on market for the actives. You can kind of see the red bars as median list price. That's been up considerably from where we started here 6 weeks ago at 671. We've been very steady over the past 3 weeks at just right at 722,000 is the median list price of the active listings. And then days on market, you can kind of see it. We had a low of 3 days, a high of 9 last week, and this last week kind of came right in the middle of that at 6 days of average market time for the homes that are actively on the market. Moving on to the pending listings here, pending sales, you can kind of see that we've had a steady increase over the 6 weeks, had a low of 31. And this past week, we came out at 58 homes in pending status as of the end of the week. And we had 12 new listings go pending this past week, which was double the week prior. Median price and days on market for the pendings. Again, that's been kind of growing as well. We had a low of 675 here 6 weeks ago. This past week, we came right in at 700,000 for the median price on the pendings. And then the days on market, you can kind of see over the past, month, basically here, 5 weeks, it's been, pretty steady between 2 and 3 days of, average market time. So things that are going pending, obviously going pending very, very quickly. The sold listings. So always look 4 weeks back on this. So this last week, we had 21 homes sell over the prior 4-week period here. That's up a bit from the prior week, but down from kind of where it was, earlier in the month, a few weeks prior to that. And then this last week, we had 8 homes close, which was double the week prior. Median sold price and days on market for the solds. You can kind of see that we were close to around 550 here about 6 weeks ago, and it's climbed up closer to around 600,000 the past couple of weeks. We were at 603 last week, and then or 2 weeks ago, and this last week we were at 591. And then days on market, we had a high of 10 days last week. It dropped clear down to 4 this last week in terms of average market time for the homes that have been selling. So the homes that have been selling here more recently have been bringing that number way down. And finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the OLP, which stands for original list price. Red bars is weeks of inventory. You can kind of see we had a low of a week and a half of inventory. Last 2 weeks ago, we had a high of 3.6. This last week, we were just under 3 weeks of inventory. So it's been, pretty consistent. Obviously, still a very, hot competitive market in Sherwood, and just not a lot of standing inventory, even though, new listings are coming on a little more regularly now, but things are selling just as quickly as they're coming on the market. And then the sale price as the percent of the list price, you can kind of see this last week where it came in right at 100%. So on average, things are selling right at the list price on average in Sherwood. So to get a better look at that update, you can click the link or button below, and it'll take you to my website where you can have a closer look at everything. And below the update, be sure to check out my buyer and seller guides that are there for you to download. They're a really great resource for you to check out if you're thinking about buying or selling a home. So I encourage you to look at those closer. I hope this update's been helpful to you. If so, please always appreciate any likes, comments, and shares that you might have. And if I can answer any questions about kind of what's happening in the current market or something in your particular situation, I would be more than happy to talk about that with you. So just give me a call or send me a message. So thanks for watching, and make it a great day.